Testing, testing. You guys can hear me? Can you guys type in the chat? Let me know what's up. Let's go. Testing, testing. Let's get it started. All right, you guys ready for this big week of September? Wednesday is the big day. The big, big day. I'll wait for people to still filter in. But Wednesday really is a huge day. Everyone knows, right? Why? Hold on. You guys are not able to type. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. All right, let me fix that one sec. Yeah, but Wednesday's a big day. I have huge hopes for Wednesday. I just hope the Jerome Powell and them don't disappoint me. But give me one sec. Let me fix the chatting settings. Is it working now? Can you let me know in the chat if it's working? Just type in the chat if it's. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. All right. List all the stocks you guys are watching, and then I'm going to start listing mine in a few minutes or breaking down mine in a few minutes. I'll give it about 2 more minutes before people join, and yeah, we'll get this active. D, I haven't started sharing screen yet. Don't worry. You will know once I start sharing screen. I see people sending me some of their stocks to watch. I see people just sending a direct message. Okay, cool. I mean, that's okay. Okay, JD, Koiv, Mara, Meta. Yeah, everyone, put your stocks to watch in the chat. I'm like I said, I'm going to start with my stocks to watch, and then we're going to get into yours. But at least they'll be there, and it will also help me cover some stocks that we are both watching as well. So yeah, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Let's get this cracking. I'm really looking forward to this week, honestly. Snap, JD, Oracle. You guys got some better stocks than that, no? Nah? All right, let's see. CMG looking to buy shares, me and you both. I want to load up on a couple hundred shares of CMG, honestly. Wolf, yeah, that's a good one. Right, I'm gonna start sharing screen in 1 minute. Coin, okay. Marvel, okay. Right, just bear with me because people are sending it direct message and some are sending it in the everyone chat. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let me pull up my trend spider and then we will roll. Let me see. Um, what's going on with this thing? Let me see why I can't see my trend spider. Trends. Hold up. See, this is why sometimes I'll be using TradingView because TrendSpider sometimes be a bit confusing to me. I might have to do a TradingView one just to save time. All right. I'll speak to the TrendSpider guy and sort it out. Either way, I'm gonna start sharing screen, jump on TradingView, and then we're gonna get this rocking. Um, Let me know when you can see it. All right. Let me know if you can see the screen. Okay, cool. I see a thumbs up from D, and you guys can hear me great. So let's get straight into it. All right, as I said, Wednesday is the big decision. Wednesday is FOMC. That's the 17th of September, and we are going to hear about interest rates. Will the Fed cut rates? If they cut it slightly, we're going to see the markets really rally and rip. All we need is 25 basis points. That's the minimum we need, and the market is going to really rip. I have no idea what's going to happen. I cannot tell you what's going to happen right now. Based on the last 4 or 5 FOMCs, it looks like this is the time for the rate cut. This is the time. Again, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is, you know, nothing is guaranteed. This is the markets we all know and love, right? Last month, no, sorry. July, we had FOMC. We expected a rate cut, or at least indications of a rate cut. It didn't happen. And then look what happens now, right? The market's dropped on that day. The market's dropped hard on that day and the following day as well. So we'll see. As always, we just trade what we're given. We don't jump the gun. We don't try and, we don't try and play ahead of the time. We anticipate, we trade what they give us, okay? So, yeah, I kind of want to get straight into the stocks, but yeah, that's the main thing to honestly see. Look, expects the Fed to cut rates by 25 basis points. We will see. We will see. We would love to see it, but again, we just wait and see. Okay? Let's go straight into the charts. Let's go straight into the charts now. So my first one this week is Microsoft, MSFT. So I'm going to jump over to the weekly chart to show you guys what I've got going on. Okay? Weekly chart on Microsoft. Let's zoom in a little bit. So after the crazy rally from April till July or end of July, we had a pullback, the nice pullback, the healthy pullback for a stock which was overbought. And now we've started the reversal again, right? With a pullback to go higher. This is the part to go higher. So Microsoft, really, I'm looking at the 524 level. I want to see a $15 run. And I really want to see, Microsoft start pushing straight out of the gate tomorrow. It's up $9 on Friday. And I'm really happy with how, the markets ran on Friday. So yeah, if you look at the daily chart, this is the key factor here. We was below all the EMAs for the longest time until Friday. We gapped up and we held above the moving average. We closed above the moving average. So now I want to see a continuation of that reversal and start to see not continuation, a confirmation of that reversal and start to see Microsoft push up to 524 is the level, right? Right here. That was not the line I wanted. I've not been on TradingView in a while. Where's the horizontal line? Here we go. Been a while since I used TradingView. There, right there. So let's say 524.22. That's my price target for Microsoft this week, especially if we get a 25 basis points cut this week. I think we can get it. I hope we can get it. And if we do get it, I expect Microsoft to run. I think Microsoft is a good opportunity because it's pulled back and it started to trend higher again. Let's see what happens. All right. Next up, it's got to be HIMS. You guys know why it's HIMS. You guys know, oh, HIMS. Oh, Friday was a great day. Friday was a great day. And you guys know, when HIMS starts running, it really starts running. So one thing to note with HIMS is we just needed a bit of good news last week. We got that bit of good news. The lawsuits have been, now, don't quote me on this, but I want to say the lawsuits have been dropped. So we should expect this to start running, start pushing. Honestly, my price target for this week is 62. I'll just draw the line in for you. That's the 62 level. 62. Oh, yeah. So let's call it 62.46. Right, last week my target was 52.17. We did it. Again, I keep telling people, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I think HIMS can see $100 by the beginning of 2026. I really do think it can see $100. If you haven't got shares, not financial advice. I think it's a decent price to get some shares. All my shares are around $45. So yeah, get yourself some shares in HIMS. Get yourself some shares in HIMS. And honestly, if you're trying to swing trade this is the time. Look at the daily chart. We're trading above the moving averages. We've got a golden cross. We've got a 9 and a 21. Well, with 9 beginning to, so the 9's crossed the 21. The 9's beginning to cross the 200. Now look at the weekly chart. We're bullish, right? We are diverging to the upside. I like the daily, the weekly, the 4 hours cold as well. We've got a bounce along the moving averages. We're just starting to trend higher with him. 62.46 is the price target for this week. As you saw on Friday, we've got a $4 run. I think we can see a $7 run within the next 5 days for HIMS. Obviously, if any bad news does come out, just be careful, right? HIMS is always on watch for many things. And we can just do a quick search on HIMS right here. All right, quick search. Expanding its markets. Oh, this is 17 seconds ago. Expanding its market presence by launching new men's health category on testosterone replacement therapy. Some of you guys need that. But yeah, HIMS is looking good. I'm actually already in HIMS swings, just to clarify, because some people was a bit confused because I had day trades and I had swing trades. I'm still in the swing trades, but I think some people can add to the swing trades if they're not yet in. HIMS can see 62 this week. I'm pretty confident on that. We'll see how it goes. Next up, OPEN, Open Door Technologies. So the reason Open is on the watch list is because Obviously, last week we hit the price target, right? We jumped from 5.89 all the way to $10. $10 was way above my price target. We're pulling back now. I think it can still pull back a little bit more, maybe down to another dollar, maybe down another dollar before we trend higher. Here's a daily chart. You see it's a bit overextended. We finished with an inside bar, which could also mean we just blow out and explode out upwards again. I think I think open will still pull back a little bit before we trend higher. But the reason it's on watch is because if it does come all the way down to the moving average, I would definitely be buying more calls to swing to the upside. And again, it's a low risk, high reward trade, right? We saw last week what it did. Look at how it, what do you call it? Look how it respects the moving average. That's the word I'll use. Respects the moving average. Since August, we bounce on the moving average. We bounce on the 9 day. We bounce on the 9 day. We higher highs, higher lows. If it comes up to 9 day and it holds there, I will just swing it to the upside again. That's simple for open, right? $10, we'll try and reach that high, the highs from last week, $10.77. If we come down to the moving average, the EMAs. Yeah, I won't get into open calls anytime soon unless I see it fall down to the EMAs. Next up, SoFi, the one and only. So I have some calls which expired this week, Friday. What I'm trying to do with SoFi is add to my position. Now, SoFi has been consistently uptrending. So it's been hard to add to the position. But these kind of days, like the Friday, not a few days ago, but last week, when it comes down to moving average at wicks down, those are the times to add. SoFi, honestly, we keep increasing the price target right now. I'm going for 28, honestly. I think you can see a $1.45 jump this week. It's had a very strong weekly chart for the last 2-3 months. The weekly chart is overextended. I think it needs to come down a little bit, but if it does come down a little bit, I don't think it's going to come down more than, let's see. Honestly, the 21-day moving average right there, the orange line, I don't think it's coming down more than, 70, 80 cents, honestly. We are kind of at the highs from this year. So again, if it doesn't decide to take that, 2% gain upwards, I wouldn't be surprised. But I do want SoFi to come down just to go back up higher. $28 is still my price target. We'll see what happens. But yeah, SoFi is definitely on the radar. AMD. Now, AMD, let's go to weekly chart. We've got to zoom out. Weekly chart, we've got to zoom out. So we had 3 red weeks in a row. We finally finished with a green week last week. Is this the beginning of the reversal? That I do not know, because 2 things. 1, we got rejected by my level of resistance. We wicked at my level of resistance and came straight back down. And 2, look at the daily chart. We are still stuck below. We're stuck below the moving average, right? We're consolidating between the 9 and the 200. We have not yet gone anywhere near the 21. So AMD is on watch because I want to see it gains momentum. I want to see it pick up steam, and then I will trade it to 164 and I will trade it higher. In the meantime, I will wait to see how it plays out. I'll wait to see if buyers really step in and really start pushing that. Friday, I had a really nice day. I'd say from 8 a.m. my time, Friday. Yeah, around 7:45, 8 a.m. my time until, yeah, it had like an hour and a half run, right? We went from 156 to 160. So that is more of a day trade, but I'm trying to swing AMD. And if in order to swing AMD, I need to see a bit more action on the daily on the higher time frames, the daily chart, the 4 hour. I want to see a bit more action. So yeah, if AMD does start cooking, start breaking out above, let's say 161, it starts to break that level. Yeah, I'll take calls up to 164 and maybe even higher. Now, PLTR, Palantir. This stock is a beast. But one thing I want to highlight, right? I'm a little bit disappointed. All around here, a couple of times I traded Palantir. It didn't give me anything I wanted to see. This past week, we got the golden cross with the 9 and 21 EMAs on the daily chart. We took off, Palantir, we took off, right? From 155 to 174, so 171. The weekly chart, look at this. I've been waiting on this opportunity, I missed it. We came down and we looked like we started the reversal. Look at the green candle there. Good thing is here, we haven't missed anything. We can get back up to 188, to 170, 187, 188. Let's go to the daily. Again, we started to show signs of strength the last few days of the week, last week. The 4 hour starts to show us, how it's cooking. The 9 crossed the 21, the 9 crossed the 200. It's looking bullish again. Palantir can easily go back up to 188, honestly, by the end of September. So this week, I'd say, let me go to the daily chart. This week, we're trying to get back. You see these levels here? 173, we're going to stair step, I think. 173, 179, stair step upwards. I think this crazy idea of, it jumping $16 like it did last week, I think that's far-fetched. But I think, again, a $6 or $7 move over the next 4 days, 5 days, I think that's more realistic. So 179 is really my price target for Palantir this week. I'm a huge fan of Palantir. Got my couple hundred shares. I'm just enjoying the ride. But yeah, I think if you're in Palantir already, if you're in core swing course, you're good to go. Again, this little consolidation kind of got me hit a couple times, but we finally broke out, and you guys know what happens when we break out consolidation. We really rally, we really fly. So that's my main stocks to watch this week. Um, Obviously RGTI is on there too, but RGTI has kind of done what I wanted it to do. I expected it to touch 20 this week, but it's already touched 20 last week. So if it does come down a little bit, I won't be surprised. RGTI honestly did what I needed it to do. I'm pretty happy with it. That's why it's not really on my stocks to watch this week. It was supposed to be, but it did what it needed to do. It's a bit overextended, and I could see it coming down a bit before we could head higher. Um, yeah, let me check the chat. Let me see what people are suggesting. I have a few stocks that look good. JD, CoreWeave, Mara, Meta. I will give you CoreWeave. CoreWeave weekly chart. This is what I want to see. We've just begun the reversal. All right. Thank you, AMOG, for sending that over. Rocketed out after IPOs. Came down. This is when we were smacking CoreWeave. The orange circles when we were smacking CoreWeave. We were just abusing CoreWeave. It came down. It sold off, and now it looks like the reversal has started. So, can we get a confirmation of reversal? Let's check the lower time frames. Yes. We gapped up above the 200 EMA. Okay. 4 hour chart should be solid. Yes, we come down to the EMAs. You know what? Let's go test those. Let's go test the rejection level, right? 148. Let's go test. I mean, look, 148. Let's go test the 148 mark this week. And I know it sounds far-fetched, but we traded this stock about 4 or 5 times. For CoreWeave, we got a hammer candle off the EMAs as well. For CoreWeave to jump up, let's say $38, it's nothing for CoreWeave. It can do it. We can see 149 with CoreWeave, and I think it can. I think it's looking like it wants to get busy. We've got the W pattern as well, the double bottom of the $89 level on the 4 hour on the daily chart. The weekly looks like it's starting to get busy. We even finished with a. It's pretty much an outside candle. Yeah, CoreWeave can get busy. CoreWeave can go see 149 this week. Honestly, if we get the rate cuts as well, this can blow. I would not mind swinging CoreWeave calls. I would not mind. I've been waiting for it to start showing signs of strength again. We have not taken an L on CoreWeave yet, and it IPO this year. We've not taken an L on CoreWeave this year. I think we can hit it again this week. Thank you for that. Let me go back to the Zoom chat. Mm, Wolf, Wolf. All right, let's check Wolf. Is it $10? Yes, it's past $10. Okay, so for me, yeah, daily and weekly already overextended. It can still push higher because it's on momentum, but I wouldn't touch it unless it come down like it did here. So I needed to come down. I wouldn't really, yeah, it doesn't really interest me. It can easily see 11, 12, $13. But again, I'm not touching it because it's up there. It's up there. It's up there. Look at the weekly candle back in August. It's up there. So unfortunate. I've pretty much missed this one. Um, SOUNACHR. SOUN, I'm actually in calls right now. I like the chart. I'm not gonna lie to you. The weekly chart is smooth. It's just riding the EMAs. The daily chart, same thing, same story. Riding the EMAs, inverted hammer on Friday, which was also an inside bar. This could get explosive. Really, that $15.50 price point. Yeah, we could be looking nice. SOU, and I'm holding those calls right now. I mean, look, after hours right now, or pre-market hours. I always forget what Sunday hours are called. Is it pre-market or after hours? I think it's pre-market, right? Either way, I do not think this is gonna fall lower. If it falls lower, cool. I get stopped out. I sell out the trade. I think this is a, I think this is explosion potential. An inverted hammer coming off the EMAs, which is also an inside bar. Come on, SOUN has got something special for me this week. Don't disappoint me. I'm currently in the $14.50 calls. I think I'm down about 15 or 16%. But come on, man. RGTI done this last week. SOUN. Let's see 1550. Let's flip those calls that expired 19th of September. Let's make it happen. I think this is something for us. Um, let me go back to chat. Uh, can't even find the chat. Someone type in the chat. I cannot, it's not coming up. Where's the chat gone? All right, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Test. Yeah, okay. ACHR, SMCI. Okay, let's go. I'll go with SMCI starting off. Um, I like the weekly chart. Okay. The weekly chart, this reversal, I got close above the EMAs, huge reversal. Sorry, huge green candle to wipe out um, the previous two red candles. Let's see though, let's see, because I don't like three red days in a row. I don't like the gap up and then sellers taking control. I think it has some potential, but it's not really, it's not showing me what I want to see. The close below the EMAs is kind of rough as well. I think SMCI can push, but it's better opportunity elsewhere. I saw ACHR Archer. This is at like $8 right now. Yeah, so Archer, look at the weekly chart. It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. It did bounce on the 200 EMA, so it kind of shows some life here. But then again, daily chart, right? We kind of consolidated below the moving average. We're starting to look like we want to get busy. I'll just say a $9.33 price point is a solid start. It's for you to keep a price target out there because I think it can trend towards that. But it's just like I look at the daily time frame, it's good. The weekly, it's okay. But again, I'm not expecting a big boom. 4 hours good. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like it's gonna be a bloodbath. It's not like it's gonna sell off. It's okay, right? I could see why you take calls. Um, for me personally, I take it up to 933, see what happens there. If it starts exploding past there, great, right? But I don't expect it to. I think it's still heavily shorted, and I think, yeah, again, it can blow. Do I think it will blow? Not necessarily, right? Chat. Amazon. Thank you, D'Angelo. Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon. Amazon has been on my radar, and I want to smack Amazon. But it's just look at the weekly chart, right? It's coming down to the EMAs, which is fine. Is it coming down to go lower now? Is it coming down to test the level of 223? Daily time frame is flipped bearish. We're below the 921 EMA. I don't know. Like I would love to get onto Amazon. See, 4 hour. We're starting to make the H pattern in a little way. Amazon. I would love to get onto Amazon and swing it back up to 238, 240. I just don't know how to manage this right now. Like I'm not in any Amazon play. I just don't know how to attack this. Do I wait for it to keep selling off to 223 and then take the calls like we did back here, like you could have done back maybe here? I'm just not sure about Amazon right now. I'll see it. I see it more selling off to 223 tomorrow or the next day, and then maybe with the good interest rate news, it starts pushing up again. I just can't take Amazon calls right now. I would love to. I think it's going to 238 again within the next couple of weeks. I just can't take it with the price action that it's giving me right now. Um, yeah, I don't know. Amazon is it's nice, but like Amazon's a great company. Don't get me wrong. Their last earnings was good, even though they sold off. I just can't really take it where it is right now. Uber. Okay, thank you, Isaac. Uber, 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 Uber everywhere, Uber everywhere. So, looking at the 4 hour, it's great, but let's go to the weekly. Weekly is, yes, this is what I want to see. A pullback to the EMAs after we were overextended and a green candle to show me strength, right? A strong green candle. Daily time frame, excellent. You got the gravestone doji, you got the outside bar, you've got you've got potential to go back up to 97. 97.57 is my price target for Uber. I can see calls here. I really like the idea of calls here. Yeah, I mean, if it comes down a little bit to the EMAs, maybe 94th, 83. If it comes down like $1, maybe we take calls. Um, I just don't like taking Uber when it's away from moving averages because it can move a little bit wonky sometimes. So yeah, AI course. Thank you, Prentice. Let's check out AI. I have a good feeling about this one. Oh, I see why. Okay, I see why. Weekly candle is an inside bar. This could be explosive activity getting ready. We're still below all the moving averages, so technically it is still bearish. Look at the daily time frame. We got a doji of the EMAs. Let's see what we do. Let's see if we can run. Okay, 4 hours looking clean, right? We got a reversal, strong reversal. We came down to the EMA, to the 21-day EMA. We're holding above it. Double bottom on the 1 hour chart. And we get busy, huh? Double bottom of the 1 hour chart. It's looking good. Let's find some price targets for this, right? So really, let's go test the EMA 1731. Let's test that level. Let's test the gap down level 1858. 1731 first price target, 1858 second price target for AI. This could get busy. This could see us, this could see us hitting a nice swing trade to the upside. Yeah, yeah, okay. Thank you, thank you. Coin, thank you. Coinbase. So you guys know my thoughts about Coinbase, right? But realistically, let's zoom out. Look at the weekly chart. Let's zoom out. We've got a nice little pattern forming. A nice little pattern forming here. And so from where we're at right now, the weekly chart pullback, but it showed signs of strength last week. Coinbase did run from lows of 297 up to 325 at one point. The daily time frame does look like it wants to get busy. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Coinbase as a stock, as a company, all that kind of stuff. But I can't deny when I see a nice chart set up. We're about to get a golden cross with a 921 and 200. We're about to get a golden cross. Once we get that golden cross, Coinbase can get busy. Coinbase, I mean, if I was to create a price target for Coinbase, right, I'm going to top of this wick, 344, realistically, before we get up near where we got gapped up, right? Earnings, they gapped down, they sold off, they struggled. Look at the 4 hour chart. We see uh, we've got some bullish price action here, some bullish momentum. Okay, Coinbase, you might be talking to me. You might be 344 might be your level for this week. Yeah, Coinbase. Okay, I see you. Um, can you please look at Citigroup? Okay. Weekly chart. Weekly chart's a bit overextended. It's nice though, but it's a bit overextended. It's very bullish. But it's riding the EMAs. It's holding above the nine really well. Daily chart, same story. Holding above the nine really well. A little bit overextended. 4 hour chart, similar story. It's just I'll need to pull back and then we take it higher. If we're gonna pull back, we might pull back to previous resistance around 97.82, so almost $98 before we trend higher. I just can't see myself taking it while it's up here already. All right. IREN, IREN after some pullback too. Yes. Affirm for rate cuts, EOSE for energy. IREN. I like IREN. I haven't even looked at the chart, but I like it. So look at the weekly. It's up there, it's high, but it's a momentum stock. Look where this stock was back in June. We traded it back in June at 16 bucks. You guys remember that? June. Here you go, June. 16, oh, 13 bucks. Oh, wherever this line is where we traded it, I guess 13.96. And look, we broke above. Hold on. I just realized we've doubled up since then. I should have got some. Yeah, okay. I should have got some longer term dated calls. Yeah, but I like iron. One thing about iron is it moves a little bit differently to those other overextended stocks. Iron can pump, pull back, and pump higher. Right. So the daily chart, bit overextended, but look, last time that happened, we came down to 25 and just took off. I like iron. I need to keep creating new price targets for this. Hourly chart is good. I need to keep creating new price targets for this. Let's do this. Weekly chart. Let's zoom out. Let's scroll left. Scroll all the way left. Let's see if we can find some price targets. So IPO price, right? No, we beat IPO price. Yeah, well, we're at all-time highs then. I couldn't give you a price target for this because I don't know what it's going to do, but if it pulls back, yeah, I'll definitely be down to trade this again. I can't believe we traded this at 13 bucks and I've just kind of slept on it since. It's good. IRN is it's a banger. It's just like, it reminds me of MBIS, right? Similar story, right? We traded it at 50 bucks, now it's at 90. Similar story. MBTS. Oh, this might be a banger we've walked into. Consolidating on the weekly in between the moving averages. Daily starting to get busy, breaking above the EMAs, breaking above the 200. 4 hour charts, similar story. Got the inverted hammer candle, the gravestone doji as well. Oh, MVTS could be ready to blow back up to 724, 750. Nice. Affirm for rate cuts, EOSE for energy. Um, Weekly, we got a pullback. Wicked off my level of resistance. Daily consolidating in between the EMAs. Yeah, if we do get rate cuts, maybe, but I'd rather take UPST right now. UPST looks like it's got more upside than a firm. A firm, it looks like it's coming down and coming down more. UPST looks like it's trying to recover more. So actually, not even. Well, it depends.
No, you back the other way. Affirm is a perfect setup, fam.
Oh, look, this is what I want to say though, right? A firm is coming down, coming down. UPST came down. It came down, so I want to see if it can bounce at the level of before. But realistically, yeah, you're right. A firm looks better, but it looks like it's coming down and coming down and coming down again. That's the only thing.
Go to hold on. I just got on my computer. Go to your weekly.
Yeah, we're gonna know now. Outside bar, UPST. To be honest, both of them look a bit ugly, but
Yeah, UPST's tried me.
it's a firm isn't bad on the weekly. I'll give you that. A firm is not too bad on the weekly. It's not. It's not. It's not too bad on the weekly. UBST a little bit groggy, but I feel like we were at this level before we pushed. This level before we. How much did the firm do Friday? The firm had a better end of the week. Only thing about a firm, like I said, every time I look at it, it's trying to come down a bit more. If we can hold here, sure. But if UBST can get a double bottom here on the daily time frame, I think it get busy. I think a firm's had a better run. I definitely think that. Upstart, a firm, Upstart 63, a firm's like up to 80s. I think it wanted to come down. But the daily time frame is different to the weekly. The weekly says it's come down, it's coming back up. Yeah, you know what? It just depends on the time frame, honest. Um, what other stock did he say? He said something energy. Oh, EOSE, right? EOSE, EOSE, EOS.
Nah, bruh. Affirm is a good one, bro. You go to that weekly.
You like this one? Because it come down a bit.
What?
Affirm.
Nah, it's on that weekly. You got that what 8150 area. If you go to the left, that's where it fell down from. But we broke out of that. We broke out
It's
of that
right,
spot.
the rejection spot.
Yeah, but we broke above that day, and a firm can get back up to 99. That's
Back
what
up.
we that's
Yeah,
what we rejected that.
facts. And this right here, the resistance.
And you got a double. Basically, this look like a double bottom. You got the 4 hour is at the my chart look a little different.
Do you have extended on?
I don't never have extended on. Hold on. Is it showing me? Stop video. What the fuzzy? I can't. Hold on. Am I looking at myself? What the fuck? What ain't even.
I don't know what they can say.
What the fuck? I'm in the background. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, but yours look a little bit different. Hold up.
Yeah, you got them. You got them extended hours on. But we rejected from here. We broke out of here. Came back to retest.
Hold up. Let me cheat. Okay, now I can see it. Now I can see it.
Came back to retest. One bottom, two bottom. Hammer candle on the 4 hour. And go for hammer candle coming out the 50 MA.
Yeah, the previous resistance could become the new support right here.
The This is a double bottom on the daily. One bottom coming out the 21 EMA. You got like a hammer candle. So tomorrow can produce a two. If you go from the strat, this is a two down, two up, and it's supposed to produce another two up candle. So if the tomorrow it gets followed through, see the 15 minute. Come here, you get back above this 200 EMA right here. You flying, bro. You going back up here to this spot up here. This
90.
you
Put
going back over here.
put the UPST because there's a double bottom off there as well. Forming. Um, what time frame?
It do got a double bottom right here.
Yeah,
15 minute.
15.
You
I
coming
could
out the weekly
really, yeah, that's what I like.
right here, this area. Honestly, so you know what order block is, but
Yeah,
I don't call it an order block. I just call it supply and demand. But
but yeah, same thing, right?
okay, now mine. I do like UPST.
I like UPST slightly more. I think it's got more upside.
Yeah, it do.
I think it got slightly more. That support level is strong.
Just got to get up out of here, get up out this spur.
Like,
But you got to inverse head and shoulders,
that as well.
inverse head and shoulders. Oh
Yeah.
shit, my bad.
Now you
Right
good,
here, head, shoulder, right shoulder broke out, rejected this area, the box, whatever.
right?
But we broke out this box, and now we back retesting it with a double bottom, like you said,
I think it's
and that's on the weekly time frame.
right. I think he wants to get busy.
Hey, it's crazy how much I know. This shit crazy, y'all. It's funny. That shit be scarring me though. But listen though, see, so you got all these green candles
Yep.
because you got all these green candles, right?
Facts.
One, all these green candles. That red candle that separated that started the impulse move up.
Yeah.
That's where the orders are sitting at, and that's why it can't break inside of this. Actually, these UPST calls is legit,
I think it is ready to go. Almost ready to go. Put it that way.
and it got a and that and Friday close green. You know it's down like this. This candle finna produce follow through.
It has to, but I just gotta keep it up and then
So this is I be like I said, I be using strat just to see what's gonna happen the next day.
yeah,
So we got a 213. So let me show you the other 213 that happened. Not 213, but this was IONQ,
yeah.
the daily. This one had a 223 continuation.
Show me the 2-2. Two down, two up.
Well, hold on. So it came off of this right here. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me clear this shit out. Started from this right here. We consolidation. Then we broke out, came back to retest off the EMAs and stuff.
Facts.
We did a triple bottom off the 200 EMA,
Yeah.
multi bottom. That's more than triple. So when it broke out, wait for the retest. Got a double bottom on a 15-minute. Got in calls. It went crazy.
Mm.
Uh, this was the setup. So, like I said, I don't enter like the strat. It's just when it broke out, when it broke out of this consolidation, it broke out because I was in calls actually this day, and
Yeah.
then I got out when it was pulling back. But I kept my eyes on it because I knew what was going. I ain't say I knew what was going to happen, but
You
I
had a
just wanted
strong
to
feeling.
get back in, whatever, because the setup was there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Actually, I was early right here. I shouldn't have been in right here. Should have waited for the retest to come back out and loaded the bomb. But
Mm.
it came back retest. It made it two down, but we never went 50% of this big ass green candle, and we was above the 9 EMA. We
Right.
just closed up here. We closed on top of the structure. Then the 15-minute just made a double bottom. Came back one bottom, two bottom. It was
True.
gone.
Yeah.
But what kept me in the trade is what made me swing to Friday was when it broke out. When it broke out, it did a fail two down. Now, I ain't gonna say a two down, but this was the day. This was the day I got in the calls. I called, gave it to the chat. This
Yeah.
is the day. I didn't really care about this candle, but when I by the time we made this candle and made the move, and I was up how much I was up, I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna swing this last contract because if this candle stays at 3, and I know this is a two down candle, but this
Right.
one is a three candle. It should be a 2-3-2. And look what the fuck that produced. A fucking monster.
Yeah. Glory candle.
Yeah. So just some simple combination. When I'm just the swing to play though. So when I was looking at your RGTI, it's the same thing. It's just the swing to play though. It's the same thing though.
Right.
It just gave me confirmation of should I swing the play or should I not. Like
Right.
RGTI had a 2-1-3 chart pattern for the strat.
One.
Two up, inside, one,
One and then
three. That shit produced some big ass shit, and it did.
yeah.
So, yeah, it just depends where at in the chart. But you coming off of yeah, it just depends on where the shit at in the chart.
Facts.
But what the weekly been paying big time. These inside weeklies
Yeah, the
coming off
inside
this
weeks.
inside weekly,
Yep. Inside the weeks right there.
those shit's been paying. Like IONQ was the same way. But this one was green all the way around. So I just be trying to put different shit together though. But the UPST, I like that.
I
I'm gonna
like
wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it to start moving to the upside though first before I.
that. So I think the UPST is nice.
Yeah, it'll give a nice little entry. It'll give something. But right now it looks good. It's right there, right at the right spot. We got to just get back going to the upside. Give me like a hammer candle or something like that.
Inside
Or like
bar.
a chart something going on. They already got the double bottom. I just need to see like see it getting back bullish, and I get in that.
Right.
Unless we gapped up already.
Oh wait, good question. Anybody in the chat know if we already up? I don't look. Oh, you got it after hours.
Nah, we ain't gap up.
Okay, okay, we're good.
Nah, we ain't gap up.
All right, cool.
I don't think so. Nah, we ain't gap up. We right here. What else ticket y'all was looking at though, man?
Um, Tesla,
Tesla.
Microsoft. Yeah, I had my top one I put out was Microsoft.
Yeah, Tesla. See, look on the weekly. that three candle right there, that engulfing candle. That's why it's cool. This indicator, bro. That's why this indicator cool, man. If y'all don't got this TW indicator, it just color my candles a little bit. It's just the purple ones are the engulfing ones. The yellow ones are the inside candles. You see, if you're on your weekly, I didn't even catch this, but this Tesla, look, that 2-3 continuation, that engulfing candle, that's telling you something for that next week. And look at it, gone out of there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That
Yeah,
consolidation they broke out of, it was coming.
let's stop being on some other shit. I missed that entry though. But yeah, I'm finna look at some charts myself, man. I was looking at the football game. We can stay after in the if y'all want to mess with me in the lounge, because I know Prince probably about done. You can go in the lounge though if y'all want to fuck with me, like last niggas.
I'm ready with that. Rocking the lounge. We could. There's some plays, bro. There's some plays.
Turn that shit off, bro. I feel like I'm old, bro. Oh, down now. There you go.
All right, folks. We head to the lounge. Oh, I don't even know where the chat is, but yeah. Thank you
It's
guys.
gonna be a bang out, long live bang out. Yeah, I'm finna go to the lounge though for a second. I'll be in there.
Thank you guys. See you guys in the lounge and the Discord. See you soon.
Appreciate you, fam. I didn't turn my camera back on. Lord, I feel like an old man. Keep me